Yeah, I'm Phil Garrett from Rushbrook Farm, and we farm 440 hectares in the Leeston district near Lake Ellesmere. Been here on the farm, this particular farm, for 35 years. Been in the dairy business since I was 15 and I'm now 82. Yeah, the place is very, very winter wet, and we've struggled some springs to even feed the cows because there's just been nothing there. It's just make a mud puddle of the whole place. So it came to a crunch, very wet winter, 10 or 12 years ago. We decided we had to do something. So it was going to be a feed pad, and then it developed into a barn. Very different from the norm. Cows are grazed outside, but they're also sheltered in the barn in bad weather and at particular times of the year. They're there all the time. But it's made dramatic increases in productivity on the farm. I joined the Milk and Shorthorn Association in 1954 when I was 15, when I went to work for the neighbour, and he had shorthorn cows. So I grew to love shorthorn cows there because they had some great old cows. And I bought the first one from a farm just round the corner from here, actually, in 1956. I bought some more in 1957 when I was in the army. I got some guy to buy them when I was in the compulsory military training. Yeah, well, I've always had the pole focus with the shorthorns because of the fellow I worked for and the cows that we bought at the sale. And I just tried to keep it going. And we had the first pole milking shorthorn bull on AI in New Zealand. He came from this farm. We were building up numbers here, which we did suddenly from 500 to 900 and then 900 to 1200. And we had to have other cows, so we bought crossbreds, we bought Friesians in. So I've got a nucleus of those. And I've been working on the pole Friesians for quite a while now, and I'm very pleased with what we've got, the stage we've got them to. The Montbéliard and the Fleckby, we've got some Fleckbys milking now. We've been milking the Montbéliards for a year or two, and they're pretty good. They fit in, but they can be a bit big as cows, but they're can't really fault them really because they're always in good condition. If one doesn't work out so good, she's very good on the hook. So we've got nothing against them at all, but we just thought we'd try the Fleckbys because they seem to be a little bit smaller. And the ones we've got so far are going really well. And we found that the Norwegians had quite a poling streak in there. So I think that theirs was originally based from red pole cattle. That's where it came from, because there were a lot of red pole cattle in Norway. So the poling came from them. But it's a real asset to have, because you don't have to worry about dehorning them. And people say, it's not a bother, someone does it, but it's still a hassle. You've got to get the calves out to do it. So if you can knock them off the other way, why not? Yeah. I've seen cows in the barns overseas, and they're condition-wise, a New Zealand farmer wouldn't even look at the shop. They're all beef cows, but those cows are doing 10,000 litres. Yeah, just because they happen to be fat while they're doing it. What does that matter? Doesn't, does it? Because once you've got that weight on them, it stays there, and they just keep milking. And that's the true test of a dairy cow, if she keeps milking, under any circumstance. And if she does it when she's fat, that's a good cow. But I like to see the different breeds of cattle. I'm a retired judge of cattle. I used to judge in dairy classes a lot. And I've always admired good cattle, no matter what colour they are. Doesn't worry me. I've seen some beautiful cows in my time. So, yeah. So I don't mind having any breed out here, really. Yep, it's good to admire them. I've made a good living out of them, so I don't see why anyone else can't. Put it that way. They're no different from any other cow, except for the colour.